All right, we're gonna make some amazing bread. I am making a second attempt at my delicious bread. First attempt was a success. 2 1/4 cup water, 4 1/2 cups of flour, 2 2/3 salt, teaspoon, and 3/4 of the fast rising instant yeast. Pour the water into my container and add the yeast. I'm gonna stir it until it dissolves, and I'll add the flour and the salt after and continue stirring. All right, so I've stirred in all of my yeast. Now I'm going to slowly add the flour and continue to stir it all in. As I continue to add the flour, I'm going to stir until all of it is emptied out, and we should get a pasty consistency, kind of like a pudding. Can you see it get shiny? Then I'm going to add some salt. And I'll keep doing this until both my flour and my salt are emptied out. Okay, so now I've mixed it for about 4 full minutes. It got really difficult to stir, and now I'm going to cover it for about 12 hours. I dampened the cloth to keep moisture in, and let's come back in 12 hours. We have extra flour. We have our bread scraper and the dough. I took it down. It was all the way up here, and then I just took some dough, put it in my hand, created folds. I'll do it again and I'll show you. And then put it back in here to rest for 30 minutes. It needs another 5 minutes. Preheating the oven to 450. I've got my extra flour, my bread scraper, parchment paper. I'm going to fold once more and then let it sit for another 30 minutes. The reason I'm preheating the oven is because this pot needs to heat up and get very hot before, I'm gonna put it in the oven. It needs to heat up before I put the bread in. Okay, once it's almost all scraped off the edges, I'm going to put it on my cutting board and make a ball using my bread scraper. Alrighty, I have now officially gotten it out. I'm going to sprinkle some flour just to make it amenable to touch, and I'm folding. It's making a nice ball. A little more flour. And I'm folding. I transferred my beautiful ball dough to the parchment paper. I'm going to cover it up again for another 30 minutes. I am going to place this pot in the preheated oven for 30 minutes, and then we'll get to the next step shortly. My red pot's preheating. My dough is ready to be transferred to the pot. It'll cook for 30 minutes, and then I'll uncover it, cook it for another 15. It's been 30 minutes. I'm going to uncover and let it cook for another 15. It's beautiful. It's nice and hollow. Beautiful. It's gorgeous. We're going to cut into it. Got the serrated knife. Our beautiful bread has been cooling for 10 minutes.